Hi guys, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. So by the title of this video, you guys know that I'm trying out a new collection by Morphe. Now this collection is called Get Your Bronze On. Now in this collection you can buy an eyeshadow palette, a bronzer, a brush for the bronzer for the face and body, a 4 mini liquid highlighter set, and then I think there's like a 4 lip gloss set or something like that, which I didn't get. I only got 3 things out of the 5. I got the eyeshadow, the bronzer, and then the highlighters, because I know I'm going to use those ones. I didn't really feel like I would love the lipsticks when I saw the colours, and the brushes. I've got loads of brushes for bronzer, so I didn't get the brush either. So the packaging for this collection is just super cute. I love the reds and the orange with going into the gold. I think it's stunning. So we have the 35 Bronze Goals palette, and this is a 35 Shadow Pan palette. So it says on the back, bronze out and keep on glowing with these beyond creamy, highly pigmented, super blendable shadows. A tantalizing mix of shimmery coppers, matte browns, and glittering golds. This palette is tote goals. Yes, that does sound very nice. And this is the palette, same sort of like packaging as the actual outer packaging. Inside you do get the plastic with the names on. And then here are the colours. This is my kind of palette. I'm loving these gold shades here. This colour here is definitely standing out to me. I might use that today. It is kind of neutral, but there are a few pop of colours in this palette, which I can't wait to try out. So this is the Glamour Bronze, and it's a face and body bronzer. Now it says wham bam bronze out glam. Treat your skin to some sun-kissed perfection. This supersized palette delivers a buildable bronze to keep your sexy beach vibe glowing strong. Love it. And here is the colour. I did get mine in Icon. I think there was another colour, but it was a much darker colour. You do get a mirror with the bronzer, which is quite nice. It is quite a large mirror as well. So I'm excited to try this one out. And then we have the highlighters. These are called Liquid Lusters. 4 mini highlighter drops. And they're all in different colours. So it says set to shine. This collection of 4 mini highlighter drops let you choose how you want to get lit. From a flash of bronze to a strobe of shimmering pink, there's light in every drop. Use alone for a killer highlight or mixed into your foundation for illuminating boost. I think I want to try these with a foundation one time, but I've already got my base on, so I will have to just use them as a highlighter today. And here are the highlighters a bit up close. When I try these out, I will do a swatch of each of them before I try 1 or 2 out. I think I want to try this pink one out, and then one of these, I think it's this one here I want to try out, or this one. Anyway, one of those. I can't remember the prices of each product, so I will have it all in the description box for you guys, and also Morphe's website link, just because I got them from there and that's where you can find them. So if you'd like to see how these products perform, or like to see what the end result is, then please just keep on watching. So the first product I'm going to use is the Glamour Bronze. Now I need some bronze on my face. I look very pale. I need a nice glow. A nice glow to the skin would be absolutely perfect. So I'm going to use the Glamour Bronze. Again, it's in Icon. I'm just going to do a little swatch for you first. And here is the swatch. It's probably a little bit too orange for what I would normally go for, but I'm going to try it and see what it looks like on the face. So I'm just going to take a Real Technique brush. Just going to apply it to my cheekbones. Okay, so I've applied the bronzer. It's nice. I might see what the other colour was like and if it was really too dark for me, but it is okay. It gives a nice glow. Probably not as nice as some of the other ones that I have, but it's okay. It was easy to blend out, and it wasn't like patchy or muddy or anything like that. It is a nice formula, just wouldn't be one of my favourites. So now I think we need a real proper glow, so I'm going to try out some highlighters. I'm not like a really major fan of liquid highlighters, just because sometimes they can kind of move around your foundation or pick it up and leave streaks or patchiness when you put them on. But I am quite excited to see what this formula is like and see if it does any of those things. So first I'm going to swatch them, and this is Flash and it's very gold. It probably might be a little bit too dark for, yeah, it's going to be too dark for a highlight for me. And that is Flash. I could probably add it to bronzer just to give it a nice little reflect. The second one is called Flare, and it looks like it's got like a peachy tone to it. So that's Flare. It's got a nice bronze. It's like a orangey bronze. The third one is called Optic, and I think this might be more of my colour. It's like a nice champagne-y colour. So that is Optic. This is more kind of my colour that I would use if I kind of like blended it in quite well, just give it a nice shine. Then I would definitely use it. So the next colour is called Strobe, and this is a pink. I'm definitely probably going to use this one. So here's Strobe, and I really like this one. It's really, really pretty. It gives it a nice kind of like shine, but it's not really over the top. So Optic and Strobe I'm going to use today. I'm going to do one on each of my cheekbones and see how it is. Obviously the other two are a little bit dark for me, but I can use them as eyeshadows, or I can add them to bronzer to kind of give them a nice shift in the colour. So first I'm going to use Strobe, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the back. Then I'm just going to take my finger and just dab it into the product, and then I'm just going to dab it onto my skin like this and kind of just pat it in. It's just a very subtle glow, so I'm just going to add a little bit more and see what that looks like. Here you guys can see it's just a very subtle glow. So that's Strobe. So again, I'm just going to take Optic and put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then do it the same. I think I might like this one a little bit more than the Strobe. So again, Optic gives a little bit of a shine. I think I might like it a bit more than Strobe, because I think Strobe just kind of like go into the skin more, whereas I think Optic kind of like goes on the skin instead of in it, so you kind of see it more, if that makes any sense. Kind of like goes away on the Strobe, it just gives a little bit, like a tiny little bit, whereas you can see the gold. So they're quite nice if you don't want a full-on highlighter, but I bet you could build these up. I bet you could build it. So now on to the eyes. I'm excited to try this palette out. I do love a good Morphe palette. So I'm just going to do some swatches now. I'm going to do one row at a time and show you the swatches. So here are the swatches of the first row. They're very much neutral and orange toned. So the first one we have Glare, which is a shimmer shade. Then we have Sandy, which is a matte. We have Glow On, which is a little bit, well, they're kind of the same, these ones, Glare and Glow On. And then we have Island Life, which is a shimmer shade. We have Deserted, which I think is a matte. We have Paradise, which is a shimmer shade. And then we have Toasted, which is a matte shade. It's a very dark brown. So this is the second row. The first colour we have is called Tropics, and it is a nice peachy shimmer shade. The next colour is called Poolside, which is a shimmer shade. It's got like gold in it. The next colour is called Copper Cabana, which is a nice copper shade. We've got Neeked, I think it's called. That's a matte shade. We have For Sure, which is a really nice, actually, burnt orangey copper shade. And then we have Hotness, which is that colour that I really like, the purpley shade. And it is a shimmer shade as well. Then we have a Triple Digit, which again is a shimmer shade. So this is the third row, and again it's more coppery orangey tones. So the first colour we have is Hey Vacay, and it is a shimmer shade. It's got some pinks in there. The second colour is called a Record Temps, which is a matte shade, and it is a kind of like, it is a brown shade, but it's got a bit of like orange and red in there. The third shade is called Sunning, which is a really nice gold colour, which I can't wait to use. The next colour is called Summer Vibes, which is a more of a lighter gold shade than the one above it. Then we have a Bronze Out, which is a really nice orangey bronze shade, and that is a shimmer. Then we have SPF, this colour just here, which is a matte shade. The last one is called Sexy Beach, and it is a orange shimmer shade as well. So a lot of coppers and orange shades. So here is the next row, and I love these 3 gold shades. So the top one is called Soul, and I think this is the lightest of the 3 gold shades. Then we have So Golden. That's really, really nice actually. Then we have Rays. These gold shades are just insane. I love them. Then we have Roastin', which is a shimmer shade as well. We have Tan Up, which is a matte shade, and it's like a brown, but it's got some reds in there. Then we have a Beach Mood, which is a darker brown with some shimmers in there. I think it's got some gold shimmers. And then we have Heat Wave, which is a matte again, and it's like a red brown colour. So I'm loving the top 3 colours. They're absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this is the last row in the eyeshadow palette. So the first one is called Solstice, which I am loving. It's a really, really nice golden gold colour. The next colour is called 101 Degrees. It's got some gold in there, I can see it. That's really nice. Then we have Tantalize. It's a nice colour there, shimmery. Then we have Equator, which is a nice matte brown colour. We have Burnt, which is a like burnt brown. Then we have Night Dip, which is a black, but it's got a bit of shimmer in. And then the last one is called Deep End, which is a black colour, but it's not like a full-on black colour, it's like a grey black. Okay, so those were all the swatches, and now I'm going to actually apply some to my eyes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I am kind of sure what I want to do. I really want to use a gold colour, but then I really want to use the nice purpley colour here. So maybe I'll do half gold, half purple. So first I'm just going to use the colour Deserted, and I'm going to apply that into my crease. So I have taken that shade a little bit further up than the crease, but I do like how it's applied and sitting at the moment. So now I'm going to take Record Temps and apply that into my crease and fix it like on the outer V. So I do like that colour as well. It's just darken the crease area and the outer V. So now I'm going to take Hotness, which is that nice purple shade, and I'm going to apply that onto half of my lid going into the outer V corner of my eye. So I'm just going to apply it on a dry brush first and see how the pigment is and see if it stays, or I might have to use a wet brush. I'm not too sure yet. So the colour is on there. I think I might just wet the brush and put a little bit more on, just to kind of give it more of a foiled look. But at the moment it is looking very nice. Let's try this out. So there is Hotness. I am loving this red shimmer shade. So for the next colour I'm using Soul, which is this very light gold colour, and I'm going to applying that into my inner corner, going into the Hotness, into that red nice colour. So it's like gold going into red and then going into like a brown. And I will be wetting my brush for this colour. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see how this one goes. So I'm loving that colour so much. So for my under eyes, I'm going to use Tropics, and it's a nice like peachy shimmer shade. I'm just going to run it all along my under eye. So this is the eye look that I created using this palette. I'm absolutely in love. I'm loving these lid shades, the Hotness and then the Soul together. They're really, really pretty. I'm just going to add a little bit of eyeliner and I'll be right back. And here is the completed look. I am in love, in love, in love. You can make so many eye looks using this palette. I did kind of go for like the packaging kind of colours, I think. But I'm loving this eyeshadow palette. Definitely recommend it. So the bronzer's really, really nice. It's quite subtle now that I kind of like get used to it and look at it again. The highlighters I am loving as well. The collection is more like giving you a nice bronzy glow. So obviously it's not over the top, and the highlighters are really, really pretty too. They didn't move my foundation or, you know, pick it up and budge it or move it around or make it look a little bit patchy or anything like that. I can definitely see a nice glow to my skin using the products. So I'm definitely going to be using all these products again. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please like, subscribe and hit that notification bell, ding ding. Also come and follow me on my Instagram. It's Grammar somewhere down here. And it's also linked in my description box for you guys to go and check that out. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye guys.